Joining me now is Lindsey McInerney, who's AB InBev's Global Head of Tech and Innovation. Great to have you here with us today. Why did Stella Artois choose to enter the digital horse racing arena?
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. Great to be here. Stella Artois in the real world is a sponsor of premium sport, and Zed Run is the premium sport platform in the metaverse right now. So it felt like a really natural fit for us.
Okay, and so describe to us how the Stella NFT racehorses will work.
Yeah, we're auctioning off 50 bundles over the next 5 days. The first auction went live this morning at 2 p.m. British Summer Time.
Wow.
The packages or bundles are made up of three components. One, a limited edition Stella Artois Ort skin, which is like a jacket or a jersey for the horse, would be a good way to think about it. The other is a limited edition Stella Artois inspired art piece. And the third is a Genesis race horse from the Zed Run platform.
Okay, and so we're taking a look at the life of Artois in the metaverse here and some of what you've just broken down there as well. The auctions thus far, I mean, how much are they going for right now?
I hadn't had a look at I'm looking at the time here. They've been live for 1 hour and 20 minutes, just went live this morning. I don't have an update on the prices for you. I think the other exciting part of this partnership is the launch of the 3D space that we've done with Zed Run, where we are allowing users, we're launching a brand new racetrack on the Zed Run platform, allowing users to race in the Life Artois for the first time, fully immersing themselves in that experience with our brands.
Wow. And will the bred horses, we see the Stella Artois branding on the horses, will the bred horses also have that branding?
Yeah, we were talking about this morning with Rob. There have been some core components kept with the horses so that these elements will be passed on in the breeding cycle, but don't change the game or the components and elements of breeding that have already been defined by the Zed Run platform.
And Stella Artois also branding a 3D racetrack for Zed Run. Tell us more about that and what other opportunities you see within the digital horse racing realm for the brand.
Yeah, look, we have been building Life Artois as a story for our consumers in more traditional spaces for a long while. This was an opportunity to launch a three-dimensional track, allowing consumers to fully immerse themselves in our world and Life Artois. I worked really closely with Enrique Rea and Andrea Rambert at our creative team to bring this to life with Zed, and really excited for people to be able to experience Life Artois in this racing style on platform for the very first time.
Okay, and so tell us about the accessibility of this platform. How can people get to it?
Yeah, so users can buy Zed Run horses and race them in platform. People are racing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, thousands of races daily. Users pay a small fee to enter, and the horses each have components that make them up in their their DNA that make them specific kind of racers, whether they are better for long distance, better for short distance, et cetera. And so users can enter races against players from all over the world and race to the finish line in Zed Run.
I'm thinking back to my last type of gaming experience where I walked away and my mind was blown, and it really was, over the course of this last holiday, getting more involved with virtual reality headset gaming as well. Do you see brand opportunities even in some of those metaverses and some of those gaming universes where that is also kind of the matriculation of where brands will present themselves, where opportunities like this will present themselves as well, given the number of gamers we've already seen engage through purchasing skins, through purchasing a different add-on perhaps to the gaming realm and element, and what does that evaluation process look like when you're conceiving some of these ideas at a brand like Anheuser-Busch InBev?
These are great questions. Look, the 2.5 billion people are participating in the virtual economy today. This space is absolutely exploding. It is going to be bigger than Facebook, more immersive than YouTube, and brands are really just arriving. We're in early stages, pioneering this space on the cutting edge of innovation and figuring out what the right ways for brands to participate are. The key thing that we looked at in evaluating this partnership is we want to add value to the community. We want to appear in a very authentic way. And what seemed really right to us about this one in particular was that in reality, AB InBev are one of the world's largest sponsor of sport, media, and entertainment. This is the future of sport, media, and entertainment. And this felt like a place where people who play would expect us to be, would appreciate the heritage and the legacy of our brands, and help us to tell those stories and let the brands live on in a way that was experiential, spatial, and really deep.
I love this. I think this is really creative and fascinating development by yourself, the team, in partnership with Zed Run as well. So kudos to you and the development that's come around this. Lindsey McInerney, who is the global head of tech and innovation. And we've got to get also later on, even if it's after this interview, we need to know exactly what that number is that this NFT, that this closes at today. We know the auctioning has started and we're midway in summertime, UK summertime. So we're going to be checking back for that later on.
Cheers. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thanks so much.